Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Amazing Spider-Man issue 793. All right, this is part what, four, part three, part something. I think it's part one, two, three, four. Yeah, this should be part four of the Venom Inc. storyline. So we got next week Venom should come out, boom, and then the week after that, Venom Inc. Omega comes out, and that should wrap everything up. Okay, I can see it just building up in there, so we're definitely gonna have a huge battle in the Venom issue next week. Right now, what happens is Spider-Man, he's got the Venom symbiote, the Maniac Venom symbiote strapped to his face, so he's got to do whatever Lee Price tells him to do. And he seems pretty happy about it. Reluctantly happy about it. It's really great. I love the way that they actually write this. So he goes and he decides to rob a catering truck. Now, mind you, I want you to understand, those guys are dead. I want you to look at the trajectory. I want you to look at the fact that there was a wall around those guys. There was no way for these guys to survive. There's no way for these guys to survive an hour or so in the cold to begin with, all webbed up like that in the snow. But more than that, there's no way that they survived being ran over. That's right. Because whether they show that he went right through them, or you say, oh, there was some wind, so he actually went to the side of them. Well, that side that they showed him going to, yeah, there was a wall there, a fence, wall, whatever you want to call it. He was running those people over. I got to point that out. I got to point that out. All right, guys. All that silliness aside, this was actually a really good issue because aside from the fighting and the little stuff in there that just didn't really make any sense, the death trap scenario that Lee Price put anti-venom in, all of it was cute. But at the very end, when you suddenly realize what his little plan was, the idea that he's going to go and he's going to take over the 5 families, that was brilliant. I liked that. Now, I've seen this actual tactic used before, but it doesn't really matter. The idea is that it hasn't been used so often that it's like, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. No, this was actually pretty good. I like the way he did this. So Lee Price is now in charge of the 5 families of the Magia. I almost said the Mafia. God forbid. No, not in the Marvel Universe. It's the Magia. So I really did love this comic. I got to admit, I'm going to give this comic book an A. This was really good. You got to see what Lee was actually trying to do. You got to see a lot of... And that's the thing, when there's actually a good plot and you get to see some huge reveal, like what is the purpose of the big bad in this, then all the fighting for me actually becomes worthwhile. You could have fighting every single issue and I'm going to blanch at it. Like whatever, who cares? Who cares about the fighting? I want to know what's actually happening in the story. So that just made the fighting even better. It was great. I love this issue. Highly recommend it. Guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.